The reason I'm here to denounce the policy that the government is implementing, which is it will not work for Midway itself because the 1 km circular area is talking about will be only for house lot. So, and what about the farming, the enjoyment of the villagers will be limited, so it's totally limited.
Unacceptable.
It's limited, so and it's so sad to hear from him, which is we expect more better from him as a government of Belize to have respect. It's a total disrespect for us.
This evening we're gathered in our community and I strictly denounce the policy in terms of what the government is proposing. We understand what the government is trying to do, but we do not appreciate it, and so I denounce it. As a community, we denounce it, and I think we have heard what majority of our community members and other community members who are here today has said as well. So, thank you.
We aren't agree what the government is proposing due to the circular area, due to the amount of people, how much we have in our community. 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers for 500,000 people, which is the court have already ruled CCJ that the lands belong to the indigenous, and why we have to go back again and apply all those things that the government is doing. We have to go all over again from scratch. To me, it doesn't make sense.
So what will be some of the negative impact if this policy pass through?
Well, we will don't have no access to go to any of our forest because that's where our livelihood is.
The community are not happy about it, and that's the reason why we have to denounce, especially the one about the 1 kilometers that they would want. And that's the reason why we had to bring or host a meeting here so that they could hear from the community what is their take on it. And at the end of the meeting, the community stated that they want to denounce that and they are in agreement with what the government wants to do.
I do not agree because 1 kilometer is a small area for our community, because the community is developing, not was coming more development of the community now. So with 1 kilometer, that is very small for our community.
We gathered this afternoon in Sondewood, the villages of Piquecerco, of Conejo, of Midway, and of course Sondewood, to deliver to them an explanation on the recent version of the Maya land tenure policy that was developed by the government of Belize, dated December 8, 2023. The other purpose is to gather consensus from the community leaders and their members as to the way forward on some of the new insertions that the government of Belize have now included in the policy. We have listened to them. We will then be completing our canvas of all the Maya communities by next week Tuesday, after which the Querido Alcalde Association will then make an official position known on what the community's feedback are on the way forward with this policy.
Sir, I know that in an interview that the Minister of Dolores and the Minister of Indigenous Affairs said that, the MLA and the TE have jumped the gun. What's your take on that?
I think it's quite simple. The community members are saying you don't wait until the gun has fired at you to jump, because you won't jump, you will fall down, because you'll be dead. So communities, I think, have realized that this is a matter that is very serious, that this is a proposal that is very serious from the government of Belize, that will have irreparable damage on our community members and their ability to continue being Maya and to be communities that are able to self-sustain themselves. We have had many meetings with the government of Belize. We have had many compliance reports to the CCJ. The government of Belize knows clearly the position of the communities. We believe that the communities must hear from the government must hear from the communities and engage with them deliberately on putting in place the most credible way forward on this matter.